it's interesting to me that no one ever stepped up for those boys. And that's something that's always been unresolved, and it's very sad. It was a sad thing.
That's a message you get throughout your whole novel, is that these are children, these are boys, and they are left, they're vulnerable, they are at risk, and who stepped up? That's a great point to raise.
When the boy that I mentioned to you, that I know, who is a background figure in the trial that I covered, during, when he several years later killed one of his abusers, there was a trial in the case that was moved out of Bakersfield down to Riverside County. And at the time of his sentencing, he testified, and it's in the court records, naming the people that were involved. And no one ever followed up. No one ever brought any charges against those men. And so it was, and even he mentioned that he had mentioned to his probation officer that these men had done this, and she scolded him, for what she said was, well, you should stop using people, Robert. And that came out in court, and no one ever then stepped up. No one ever followed up to make sure that the boys, that came out of the boys' home, that came into the juvenile court, were protected. It was a sad thing.